PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to The Daily Quote, a podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, for September 6th. Today's National Read a Book Day, a wonderful celebration that encourages us all to set aside the digital distractions and reconnect with the simple pleasure of turning pages. In our world of endless notifications, streaming videos, and social media feeds, this holiday reminds us that sometimes the most enriching screen time is no screen time at all. There's something magical about books that no other medium can quite replicate. They require our full participation. We can't multitask while truly reading. We have to slow down, focus, and let our imagination do the heavy lifting. Books don't just tell us stories. They invite us to co-create them in our minds, painting scenes and voices uniquely our own. Whether it's getting lost in a thrilling mystery, learning something new from a biography, or escaping into a fantasy world, books offer us the gift of transformation without ever leaving our favorite reading spot. Today's quote comes from Dr. Seuss, the beloved children's author, who once said, "The more you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go." Dr. Seuss understood something profound about reading that goes far beyond childhood. Every book is essentially a passport to somewhere new. When we read, we don't just absorb information, we expand our capacity for empathy, imagination, and understanding. Think about it. Through books, you can have dinner with a Victorian family, explore the surface of Mars, learn how ancient pyramids were built, or understand what it's like to grow up in a completely different culture. You can sit in your living room and travel through time, space, and human experience in ways that would be impossible otherwise. But Dr. Seuss's wisdom goes deeper than just accumulating facts. The places you'll go aren't just physical or even fictional locations. They're mental and emotional territories. Reading expands our vocabulary, which expands our ability to think complex thoughts. It develops our empathy by showing us life through other perspectives. It strengthens our concentration in a world designed to scatter our attention. I remember being a reluctant reader as a kid. I read, but I liked the comic books and the graphic novels, those types of things. Until the English teacher in my elementary school recommended a book called The White Mountains, which was a book about aliens invading, kind of like War of the Worlds or whatever. But it was a good book, and it made me realize that there's whole universes in libraries. So I started reading a lot. And now my son and my two daughters, they're reading even more than I did. Reading doesn't just entertain, it shows a version of yourself that you didn't know existed, because you become the character, you become the person solving mysteries, you become the person defeating the aliens. That's the gift Dr. Seuss was talking about. Books don't just take us places, they show us who we might become. In our fast-paced world, reading can feel almost radical. The act of sitting quietly with our thoughts, following one story from beginning to end, letting our imagination work without visual aids. That's exactly what makes it so valuable. In slowing down to read, we remember how to focus, how to think deeply, how to be present. So today, as we celebrate National Read a Book Day, let's embrace Dr. Seuss's promise about the places reading can take us. Whether you pick up a novel, a biography, poetry, or even a book you've been meaning to read for months, remember that you're not just reading words on a page. You're expanding your world. Find a book today, any book that calls to you, and give yourself the gift of going somewhere new, even if that somewhere is just a deeper understanding of yourself. That's going to do it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.